Bumble really underestimated women. Bumble decided that they were going to tap into the red pill space, but it just did not pan out the way they expected. I'm LaToya Cooper, your A-list business strategist, helping women entrepreneurs who play big in this world build big brands. I work with women entrepreneurs every single day as an expert around perfecting their brand messaging. So I understand exactly what's happening in regards to these Bumble ads, and I want to speak to a perspective it has not been discussed. Buckle up. Historically, starting out, Bumble's target audience and consumer was a woman. Bumble shifted who their target audience is. It now is men. Men make up most of the individuals who are spending money on dating apps. Bumble realized that since their market was declining, they wanted to center men. They wanted to center the voice of men. So these different quotes that we're seeing, they actually are the thoughts and the voice of the men who are using the apps. Bumble is advocating for the type of man who is using these apps who want access to women. Bumble wants to build up this user because they spend the most money. Bumble has to have product, and women are the product. So Bumble is in a really tight space because they can't tick off the product. Men have to have women to consume. This is the only reason why they took back and apologized for their actions, because the app cannot function without the presence of women. The whole goal is to get men what they want, which is access to women. I took it upon myself to break down Bumble's buyer persona from the outside looking in. Their customer is a male. His name is Brent. He's 28 years old. He's single. He does have 2 kids. He lives in Texas. And a popular quote that he would use is, "I'm the prize." He's unemployed or underemployed. He's a forklift operator. He makes about $43,000 a year. He has about 1 year of college, but he dropped out. He wants more kids. He wants to reproduce. He wants to, quote, extend his legacy. He can't access women's labor and women's womb the way he really wants to. I need it, I want it. He wants to feel reassured that he will have access to women's labor and women's womb. Direct, emotional, intimidating, misogynistic. This is the way he communicates. This is the way he wants others to communicate on his behalf. Hold up, we're gonna get there. Bumble's objective is to reassure Brent, this targeted customer, that Bumble is in his corner and is working on his behalf to help him get what he wants. How does Bumble make this happen? By advocating for their new targeted customer, reassuring Brent that he is going to have access to sex and the ability to spread his seed. Bumble is going to communicate in a way that reassures Brent that he is centered and that women are here to serve him. Bumble used these ads to reinforce Brent's wants and, quote, needs, with the intention of Brent taking the action of buckling down and signing up for services and paying a higher price, because he is reassured that women are going to be on this app with their intention of conforming to the needs that Brent has. I also want to highlight that historically, when companies are starting to experience a massive decline in sales, what they will do is tap into the power influence of communities of color. And this is what we're seeing Bumble do. People follow communities of color. So what you're seeing is an effort to regain popularity, to look cool, to look hip. Companies that have done this in the past are companies like Coach. This strategy actually worked for them. McDonald's, this strategy worked for them through the pandemic. Facebook has even tapped into this strategy, and now Bumble is attempting to use the images of communities of color to show they are the future and everyone else should follow. I'm really proud of women for pushing back on this. At the same time, I want to share with you, this is not going to be the first time or the last time that we see an effort to shame women. I would not be surprised if some of these big organizations are working in partnership with some of these PACs and different types of initiatives that are affecting the lives, the reproductive system, and rights of women. Continue to pay attention to what is being put in front of us. This is not only our ads, but this is television, it's commercials, it's Netflix specials. What exactly is being pushed in front of your face? What are the movie options that are coming out? What are we seeing? What type of roles are we seeing women in? Really pay attention to this, because this is really going to affect our lives in the years to come. And the more aware of what it is that is in front of us, the less likely you are to fall victim to it. I am LaToya Cooper, your A-list business strategist, helping women entrepreneurs who play big, build big brands. Let me know in the comments what you think about my perspective. Did I miss anything?